Thank you Ian and Kennedy for pledging to FPL Today's Patreon. What's up guys and welcome to FPL Today. I'm the man in the know, JNO, and welcome to another Fanteam video where Fanteam have dropped a madness. Just so you're fully aware, I am sponsored by Fanteam, who do have a Fantasy Premier League game with a guaranteed 50,000 payday for managers at the end of the season, which is absolutely massive in upon itself. However, but they've just contacted me and let me know that there are 2 free tickets to this 250,000 euros guaranteed prize pot Fantasy Premier League game. And this is how you can get your free entry into that. Just a quick disclaimer, this is unfortunately only available to people in Europe, but if you are in Europe, this is how you can enter. So if you've already signed up via my link in the description down below, or if you sign up via my link in the description down below, from now until the start of the Premier League season, you will be entered into a draw for a free entry into the season-long 250,000 euros pot game. So if you've already signed up, you are already entered. If you haven't, you can enter now via the link in the description down below, and I will draw it before the Premier League season kicks off and let Fanteam know who has won and announce it on this channel. And it's that simple. Use the link in the description, sign up, you are entered. And I'll announce the winners next week before the Premier League season kicks off. But for this video, we are going into the first game of this season. We are going with Liverpool versus Manchester City in the Community Shield. If you didn't know, you can actually play fantasy football with just one game, or with a game week's worth of games to win prizes on Fanteam as well. So why not join up and play in the FA Community Shield with a chance, as you can see on the screen right now, to win a potential pot of 400 euros if you enter the £2 game, potentially a pot of 2,000 euros if you enter the £20 game, and also 2,000 euros at the moment for the £200 game. As you can see, still spaces left. And then by playing in the FA Community Shield, you're making the game more interesting, and then potentially getting a free entry into the season-long game. If you want to know the exact breakdown of the prizes for the season-long game, there will be a link in the description and on the card to my first video regarding Fanteam. But let's get into picking our team for the Liverpool versus Manchester City game to hopefully win some of that 400 euro pot. So on this channel, we will be going season long with Fanteam, seeing if we can make money playing fantasy football. So while we have entered, as you can see already, 25 euros in play for the season long game, we are also going to be entering this Liverpool versus Manchester City FA Community Shield for 2 euros to try and win some of that 400 euros pot. So as you can see, we can pick 5 players. We are not limited to which players we pick, apart from, by the looks of it, we cannot pick goalkeepers. So we can pick any combination, as far as I'm aware, of 5 players from this game. Now, for me, I feel like Sterling is the one that we have to put in straight away. Sterling has been playing in pre-season, has been on form in pre-season, and there's potential for him to lead the line, although I'm not too keen on him actually leading the line. I kind of prefer him out wide. But I think Sterling is someone we have to put in for this game. Now, there's rumours that the likes of Salah, Firmino, Mane may not feature in this game because they have come back late from international tournaments. Closer to the day, I may bring in the likes of Salah for this game, but right now I'm really fancying Manchester City to win this one over Liverpool. But then the question is, do I think there's likely to be a clean sheet? I noticed in the game I played in the AFCON tournament with Nigeria that a lot of the Nigerian defenders got a lot of points because they kept a clean sheet, and that is where I failed on managing to win any of that pot. So if I feel like Manchester City are going to win, potentially it's wise to pick a Manchester City defender. Now, I just personally feel, and this is a bit of a punt, that Zinchenko has to play. Because right now, Mendy and Angelino, their other left backs, and Delph's of course left, is the only one that is supposedly fit for the start of the season. So we'll go with Zinchenko being brought in as well. Not too sure about Aguero or Jesus because they've come back late. There's a potential for Origi to play, nice and cheap. Could potentially be a starter in that game, and Origi has got a habit of scoring in cup finals, as we all know. But I just feel like if I can get Kevin De Bruyne in the side, Kevin De Bruyne is just a class player. So that's 3 Man City options. I could just load up on Man City and hope they do well. There's rumours about Sane leaving. Bernardo Silva isn't, to me, the best fantasy football option out there. So it gets a bit difficult after you've picked these 3. I could, of course, pick another defender. Do I want to do that? Do I want to spread my bets? But I think purely because I feel like these players are going to play and I think Man City are going to win, I am going very heavy with Manchester City. By the looks of it, I have to pick a Liverpool player, which I was not aware of. And I've got 11.3 million left, so I can actually pick whoever I want from Liverpool. So we could go with Salah just in case Salah does do well. Or I could go with a Liverpool defender in case it's a 0-0 draw. Do I really think City are going to walk away with it though? So to be honest, I'm going to take Silva out. I'm probably going to pick another Man City defender. If we go with Laporte, and then maybe with someone like Trent, because I think he will start. I think I am settled on that for now, until I hear, of course, more news from the coaches when we get closer to the actual Community Shield final. So guys, there we have it. That is my team for the Community Shield. If you want to join me in this Community Shield game, make the Community Shield a little bit more fun for ourselves, use the link in the description down below to join Fanteam. And if you do, you get entered into a draw for 2 places to enter into the season-long game for a guaranteed whole pot of €250,000, potentially giving you the chance to win €50,000 at the end of the season. So make sure to not miss out on this if you are in the European region. And let's make some money playing fantasy football with Fanteam. With all that being said, thank you guys so much for joining me in this video. If you have enjoyed it and you do like this new series where I'm going to try and build that pot of money to something substantial over a fantasy football season, and potentially I could fail, do hit that subscribe button. Also hit that notification bell if you want to know when my videos go live. There will be more FPL videos coming very, very shortly, so stay tuned for all that. And we will be live streaming. We got the live streaming setup sorted. Hopefully we will be going live very, very soon for you guys, so check that out. With all that being said, I've been JNO, this has been FPL, and remember, enter Fanteam to get a free place in that €250,000 game.